If you hold cryptocurrencies, you need to watch this video. The reason being is because cryptos have been crashing. There's a lot of volatility, and are we going to crash further? All of these questions are going to be answered in this video, in addition to where we are headed to next. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss these timely sensitive daily content videos about cryptocurrencies and technical analysis. And also make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Check out all the links in my video description, including the Patreon and MYLESGinvestments.com, where you will get access to my trade alerts when to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. And let me know in the comments below, are you bullish on cryptos this year? Do you think cryptocurrencies will have a big bullish breakout this year? Let me know if you agree with that and if you think that that is true. So getting into the crypto market, we are seeing another dip. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies across the board are down about 5 to 6% today. So yesterday, Bitcoin had a very nice pump, a very nice bullish move, which Bitcoin moved all the way up to nearly $41,000. I was thinking in that area, should I be taking profits? This looks like a great area to take profits. And I was like, you know what? Because of how fast we recovered and how bullish that whole chart was looking at the time, I was very sure, very confident that we were most likely going to be continuing that uptrend and that reversal. That ended up not happening because of literal more FUD and more news on the internet and in the media about shutdowns and all different types of things. And that is why cryptocurrencies have gone down. Bitcoin has finally found a bottom of around $38,000. So is Bitcoin going to be bouncing at $38,000? Are cryptos going to continue to go up from this level? Is surely the question. Now, let me show you one thing. If we go ahead and zoom out, what we can see is that Bitcoin and the entire crypto market, which looks very similar to this Bitcoin chart, has been respecting this channel right here. We can see Bitcoin has literally been respecting this channel the entire time with the resistance levels and the support levels. Bitcoin technically hasn't even gone completely down to the support level, which is fine because we can obviously alter this trajectory right here. I personally feel and believe that Bitcoin at $38,000 is a steal, and that it would be very difficult for Bitcoin to break below such numbers, that this might actually be the bottom of our current market cycle, of this bull cycle, and this might actually finally be the spring in the area that we needed to hit in order to bounce up to about $50,000 and beyond for Bitcoin, which is very likely. Whenever there is a lot of fear, whenever there's a lot of FUD, that is generally the event that triggers these big bounces in the crypto market where we make crazy gains, especially in the Patreon, where I tell you to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. And yesterday we had a 40% play with Dogecoin. We had an entry into Dogecoin, and yesterday it went all the way up to about a 40% play. Within 24 hours, it moved 40%, and we had a sell alert literally at the exact top. So that's what's happening in the Patreon, and that's what you can get access to by joining the Patreon or by going to MYLESGinvestments.com. But here is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I am under the sentiment that Bitcoin is going to hold this ascending support level, and that Bitcoin is most likely going to be bouncing. If Bitcoin does not bounce, which is always a strong possibility, since we are in a downtrend, we have been in a downtrend since the 29th of March. Despite the green we've seen through that time period, we are in a significant downtrend or correction. But these corrections, these downtrends can only last for so long. We are extremely oversold, and we are overdue for a bounce. Finally, hopefully this can be the time for us to finally bounce up and to start to see some green and recover. If this does not happen, the next price target for Bitcoin is going to be $34,400 for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, if it does go to that level, will probably very likely also bounce up and potentially see a correction from there. If Bitcoin does not hold that, Bitcoin is going to be headed to 32,000. We're going to attempt to try the same thing. If that doesn't happen, Bitcoin is going to be testing 30,000 and then all the way down to 28,000, which is the bottom. If Bitcoin obviously doesn't hold that, then we are most likely headed lower. But I don't think that that is the case, because what's happening behind the scenes for cryptos is extremely bullish. Countries are adopting cryptocurrencies. Financial institutions are adopting Bitcoin left and right. And this is a huge thing for cryptocurrencies. I don't think, based on the current adoption and all of what's happening behind the scenes on the blockchain, will allow Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, in my opinion, to get to those levels. I personally think, yes, we are seeing a correction. We are seeing a dip because of FUD and news on the internet, but that can only take us down so long. We are at such extreme discounts that people are not going to want to pass these opportunities to buy Bitcoin at $38,000 when literally just a month ago it was $50,000. You can buy a Bitcoin, $38,000 if you were able to. It goes up to 50K, you just made 12K. And that happens very quickly in the crypto market, especially after these corrections. When people are most fearful, that is when the bounces happen. That's why you notice when you're buying things like, man, why is it as soon as I buy, things start to go down? You have to buy and think of things in the opposite when it comes to investing and trading in cryptocurrency. When people are all wanting to buy, that's when you sell. When people are all wanting to sell, that is when you buy, in my opinion, non-financial advice. Now, if you got something out of this video, please consider subscribing with notifications on, giving this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below what type of content you would like to see more from this channel. Make sure you also check out all the links in my socials, everything in my video description, top in comments. I have a lot of things to help you make money in crypto. Thank you so much for staying to the end. Thank you for your support, and I will see you all later. Have a great night.